And slowly, day by day, your courage to step outside these bars fades away. Not because you can't break free, but because you stop believing you should. I see this in my students when I tell them to express themselves honestly in their movement. But what will others think? They ask. This is the voice of dying courage. When you start measuring your actions against the approval of others, when you begin to fear standing alone more than you fear standing still, this is when courage begins to die. The trap of security is the most cunning killer of courage. It whispers, why risk what you have? Why challenge what's working? Why stand out when you can blend in? Each whisper is a poison, each comfort a small death. You begin to choose what is safe over what is right, what is expected over what is possible. Let me tell you about courage. True courage isn't about being fearless. It's about being terrified and moving forward anyway. It's about standing alone when the crowd moves in the opposite direction. It's about questioning traditions, even when tradition threatens to reject you. It's about being willing to be wrong, to look foolish, to fail spectacularly in pursuit of something authentic. The death of courage is particularly tragic because it masquerades as wisdom. Be realistic, they say. Be practical, they advise. Don't rock the boat, they warn. But remember this. Every great leap forward in human history was made by someone who was willing to rock the boat, to stand alone, to risk the comfort of certainty for the possibility of something more. When your courage dies, a prison is born. A prison without walls, without bars, without guards, because you become your own jailer. You lock yourself in the cage of what if and throw away the key of why not. You sentence yourself to a life of quiet regret, serving a term of comfortable mediocrity. The third sign of living death is perhaps the most heartbreaking, the death of creativity. Not just artistic creativity, but the very essence of personal expression. It's the death of your unique way of moving through the world, your individual way of seeing, your authentic way of being. I remember watching a master sculptor work with clay. His hands moved with freedom, with purpose, with personal truth. Then I watched his students, each copying his exact movements, trying to replicate his art piece by piece. They didn't understand. The master's greatness wasn't in his technique. It was in his freedom to express his own truth. This is what happens in martial arts schools across the world. Students learn forms, sequences, patterns. They become perfect photocopies of their masters. But in perfecting the copy, they kill something precious, their own expression.
You own a small business, which means you also balance your books, make deliveries, and everything in between. Running your business is hard enough.
They follow without questioning, repeat without understanding, perform without living. The death of creativity begins with the poison of limited thinking. This is how it's always been done. These are the rules. Stay within the lines. Each of these thoughts is a chain, binding your spirit, restricting your movement, imprisoning your expression. You become so focused on doing things right that you forget to do them truthfully. I've seen talented fighters reduce themselves to mere technicians. They know all the moves, all the counters, all the combinations.
Yeah, so I was thinking about my journey and my path learning this skill. I'm becoming the HVAC ninja, man. I'm so good at this that I'm making money because I'm so good at this. like I said, man, I'm about to spend $1,100, at least $1,100 on this class, 3-day class in Tennessee. It's about 4 days away from Charlotte. And they're gonna teach me about duct design, duct work, how to check it and make sure it's running, efficiently. So yeah, I'm about to do that. Get into this line of duct, and put people to work. I'm gonna be able to create jobs. If I get into duct cleaning, I can do that for the government. So that's where I'm at with that. I got all kind of different ideas, That's why they say don't tell everybody your moves, but the moves I'm making, you gotta have skills, and you gotta put in the time. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, because in order to follow my footsteps, you need to put in the work, because I put time in this. I didn't just do this overnight, and now I'm a overnight success. I put in the time, I put in the sweat, I put in the tears. What is this thing telling me, man? What the hell is wrong with this damn GPS? Every time I stop, it start going crazy. So I'm on the way to Indian Land, going to a commercial call. I said I only do a couple of commercials because the money's there, man. I know the work is there, but there's so many people messing up these residential units that I need to be out here. That's why I'm like, I'm going crazy, because there's so much work to be done in this field. And what does that song say? A million ways to die, choose one. Well, how about this? A million ways to make money, choose one. So I'm about to do it, I'm about to do more than one. I'm gonna be a technician. I'm gonna have a duct cleaning company. I'm gonna have a duct installation company. I'll probably even end up doing heat load calculations for charging people to do a heat load calculation on their home to make sure their unit is I'ma sell that. Is your unit not keeping up with the demand for the heat or for the cooling? Did you make a change to your home and now your heating system seems like it's not cooling or heating enough? Let Rob come in to do a heat load calculation to make sure that everything is done correctly and by code. There you go. That sells itself. That's just something I thought of on the fly. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going into duct cleaning, and duct optimization of duct work. So seeing if it's done right, basically checking the pressures. So in order to do that, I need to learn it, and I'm tired of learning things on my own. So I'm gonna pay for a class, and then I'm gonna study on my own. I'm gonna pay for the class, and then I'm gonna study on my own, because I'm investing in myself. So guess what? The first victim is gonna be me. I'm gonna redo my own duct work. I'm gonna see if my duct work is is doing what it's supposed to. Because that's the first line of defense is my home. So I'm gonna use all that and see what's up. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm investing in myself. I'm not playing betting apps. I haven't downloaded that shit yet. I don't bet. I bet on my motherfucking self. You know what I mean? I'm a bet that I'm gonna get a nice paycheck from putting in this 1,100 on this class. That's what I'm betting on. I'm a bet on that. Yeah, you can miss me with that. I don't bet. I don't gamble. I don't do none of that. That's not fun to me. You know, I don't play golf. My buddy got into that. I don't do that. I don't see sitting in the hot sun, walking around on this course with no shade, how that is fun. That ain't fun to me. It will never be fun to me. If I pick up golf, that's only to make new connections. But I'm only going to make new connections when I have a license, so I can do so. Because I'm tired of telling people, oh, I do HVAC. Do you got a license? No. So, you know what I mean? That hits different when you say yes, because they know you're not a fraud, a fake, a phony out here doing jack leg work. Because out here, the money pays the people that put in the time on themselves. So, and that's really in anything, man. Doctors, that's why the doctors is crap, because they don't put the time in after they put in all those years of school. They tired of learning. But you got to keep learning, because you're learning new stuff every day, about the body. So you got to keep learning. You got to keep up with that stuff. But no, they just rather sell you medicine. So yeah, man, that's another thing. You gotta focus on studying your own body, seeing what's wrong with you. Put it into Google and see what comes out, because they got real doctors putting in real diagnosis on what they think the symptoms is and what's causing them. You just got to be out there looking, though. You got to look. You never will find if you don't look. I'll be trying to tell everybody that. Every time I listen to another good video that spurs my spirit, I share that with my friends. Do they listen to it? Fuck no. I bet you they don't. Because I don't ever hear no feedback. The stuff that I put on Facebook, does anybody listen to it? Fuck no. Because I don't hear any feedback. I don't see any likes. So, it's like the people that's in my neighborhood, that's in my neck of the woods, they don't want to learn. They don't want to get better. They don't want to do what it takes so they can survive and thrive. They just want to, I don't know what they want to do, because I'm not in their head. But I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do, and that's live for my family. Now let me get this map up.